The fallacies of omission include stacking the deck, argument from the negative, appeal to lack of evidence, and hypothesis contradicting premises. These fallacies leave out important details to misdirect the reader to believe the given argument. Here are some examples.
The first fallacy we're going to look at is called stacking the deck. This means ignoring evidence that disproves the point trying to be made. For example, in Bill Mayer's opening monologue, he states, Glenn Beck said that evolution is ridiculous because he has never seen a half man, half monkey. This is an example of stacking the deck because Mayer only looks at this certain point from Beck stating why he does not believe in evolution. In reality, the fact that he has never seen a half man, half monkey is not the main reason why he does not believe in this, but in order to make him appear ignorant for having this opinion, Bill only shows a small side of his entire argument.
And science is about reality, which you've been speaking about recently with great eloquence.
I'm glad you mentioned it because I want to show the real tape we have of another politically incorrect. And watch Christine O'Donnell in action from about 1998.
You know what? Evolution is a myth, and even Darwin himself.
Evolution is a myth?
You know what?
Have you ever looked at a monkey?
Well, then why are monkeys still evolving into humans?
It takes a long time.
Himself.
What?
I would wreck that chick.
The second fallacy of omission, argument from the negative, or appeal to lack of evidence, is another example of fallacies of omission. This means that since one side cannot be defended with definite evidence, then the opposite must be true. However, this does not always work out when both sides do not have enough evidence either. For example, in the text No Global Warming Crisis by John R. Locke Jr., he states, over 100 leading climate scientists from around the world signed a letter in December stating, significant new peer-reviewed research has cast even more doubt on the hypothesis of dangerous human-caused global.
According to his argument, since hundreds of scientists have said that man-made global warming is insignificant, then the issue is not something that people would worry about because it is not scientifically backed up. This logic is extremely flawed because there are also hundreds of scientists on the opposing side who say that it is in fact occurring, but this information is omitted because the author knows that there is not enough evidence present on his side to formulate an argument. So you have to make the opposing side see one level.
A hypothesis contrary to fact is another example of a fallacy of omission. This fallacy includes using imaginary examples when one thing occurred and another thing has been the result. For example, in Davis J. Stewart's text, Is Marilyn Manson to blame for the Columbine shooting? He says, when you go around singing and selling shirts asking kids to kill their parents, you can't blame society for blaming you when killings occur and teens who idolize your music. This is a hypothesis contrary to fact because Marilyn Manson does not personally endorse the killing of parents by teens, and even if he did, there's absolutely no evidence whatsoever that those children listen to him. So this is an extremely far-fetched accusation and a great example of transfer, a commonly used propaganda technique that links two completely unrelated topics together and using this fallacy in order to convince people of their story. They don't have enough supporting evidence in their argument, so instead they link to another topic that guilt trips the audience into believing what they want them to do, which in this case is the Columbine shooting.
You can take some of your lyrics as, you know, you'll understand when I'm dead. I mean, disturbed kids could take the lyrics and say, you know, when I'm dead, everybody's going to know me.
Well, I think that's a very valid point, and I think that that's a reflection of not necessarily this program, but of television in general. If you die and enough people are watching, then you become a martyr, you become a hero, you become well known. So when you have things like Columbine and you have these kids that are angry and they have something to say and no one's listening, the media sends a message that if you do something loud enough and it gets our attention, then you will be famous for it. Those kids ended up on the cover of Time magazine. The media gave them exactly what they wanted, and that's why I never did any interviews when that happened, when I was getting blamed.
This ad is an example of this fallacy because instead of just showing the Coca-Cola logo, they're adding a picture of a truth, making the audience think that if you don't drink the product, you are not patriotic and not supporting the war efforts. Things like this are commonly used in ads and articles because they are harder to spot and they send a subliminal message to the reader. The drink that fights back is a fallacy because Coca-Cola has absolutely no benefits for people in the military and has no human qualities to actually fight back. The advertisers put this in because they're completely aware that their product has absolutely no nutritional value, like many other authors' arguments. So they link the two topics to distract the reader from the truth, and in turn buy the product.
Thank you for watching our logical fallacies video. That sums it up.